walking around town.
Beer with a P, I don't know.
I just got back from the Hajang back in Hanoi. Today I'm doing a little, what is it called, Hanoi tour. And one of the tour guide there texted me. So we actually had a misunderstanding about where to meet, so I ended up booking a Grab to where we actually meeting. It took us a really long time, but we finally meet. This is Rachel, my tour guide of the day. The first place she took me was Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. This is the very historical place of Hanoi, where they preserve many of Vietnam's historical items before independency. After that, we went to the famous Hanoi Train Street.
I'm at Train Street and it's really crowded for a Monday. Having coconut water right now.
Since it was a classic tourist attraction spot, it was pretty crowded, but we found ourselves a spot in the balcony and just watched the train pass. About 5 minutes before the train arrived, they make sure everybody get to their spot so that accidents will be prevented. Rachel is a regular at this spot, and she told me that apparently the owner has a pet chicken. And then she took me to a Michelin-rated Bún Chả Hanoi place. I guess it's pretty famous since, you know, it's Michelin-rated. We gotta walk our ass up 3 stairs of floors, so this shit better be fucking good. So this is our Michelin-rated Bún Chả Hanoi. For those who don't know what it is, it's basically rice noodles and a bowl of sauce. And inside the bowl of sauce, there's meat, veggies, and especially the sauce tastes amazing. There's 2 ways to eat it. Either you just throw the whole entire noodles in the bowl, or you can grab little bites of the noodles and dip it in the bowl. The sauce is super flavorful. It's literally my favorite Vietnamese food. One thing you should know about Vietnamese is that we love our herbs, especially with soup-based meal. Before we eat, we always make sure the herbs plate is clear. For the taste of this, it tastes pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's like Michelin star rated good. Maybe because I've had better. Today's my last night in Hanoi, but there's free beer tonight, so I think I'm gonna get a little tipsy. At the Mad Monkey Hostel, there's some kind of event going on every night, and tonight it was questionnaire and free drinks.
Today is my last day in Hanoi, and I'm currently at Stand at Savan Coon. I have some fish cakes, some kind of flakes, thin layers that wrap together, and there's some meat inside. This is fish sauce, and I have some veggies.
One thing people don't usually mention about solo traveling is getting sick. Not only that you're all by yourself, you don't really have a place to stay, so you gotta cancel all your plans and focus on your health first. Being sick affects you physically and mentally as well. You can't really enjoy yourself or the company around you, and for me, I got pretty homesick.
I'm on my way to a cat cafe. Apparently this cafe is hidden in some shady ass alleyway. I gotta go up here. Damn. Kinda scared.
One of my mini goals while traveling is trying the McDonald's in every single country that I go to. I got myself a McChicken and some fries. From just the look of it, it looks a lot fuller than the American one.
Hey guys, I just arrived in Seoul. So I'm walking down this alley with my luggage.
After I checked in my hotel, I walked around for breakfast, and it's pretty obvious from the name, but Hue is the home of Bún Bò Hue. My main goal on this Hue trip is literally just try Bún Bò Hue and go home. There's a saying in Vietnam is that if you go to a restaurant and you hold a camera, they're gonna give you extra food because they assume you're an influencer. I walk into the stand holding a camera, so the owner gave me extra meat, so I guess it's true. One thing I will say though, Bún Bò Hue from Hue has got to be the best Bún Bò Hue I've ever tried.
That has to be the best Bún Bò Hue I've ever had in my life. Cảm ơn ạ. Ah, that was so good. So we have about an hour until check-in, so I think I'm just gonna walk around and explore the city for a little bit. That's so nice.
After walking for a little bit, I found a cute little cafe to sit and relax. The Hazong loop ended 3 days ago, but now I'm still thinking about it and getting depressed. And the fact that I'm sick isn't making it any better. I just feel so lonely. But at the end of the day, I have nobody but myself, so I gotta fight through.
The weather is so nice. So I'm about to find my way back to my homestay. But I think I'm looking kind of lost. So I finally checked in, and it's actually pretty nice. This is the bathroom, and yeah, and here is the bed. They still got the Christmas pillow. I have the side table, a mirror right here, and even a little balcony. I think I'm just going to relax, maybe take a nap. So I've been doom scrolling for hours now, so I decided I should get my life together. Now I'm going to get ready and go out. Now first thing first, this sink is clogged, so I'm going to use this to wash my hand. What the fuck? I'm kind of scared. Oh, alright. Ah. Oh my gosh, why is the water so hot? Hands are squeaky clean. Now I'm going to do my makeup. A few years ago on my Instagram feed, I keep on seeing people doing traveling content, and they're always talking about how amazing traveling is. So that's why I thought I would like to travel too.
This time around, since I'm already finished with high schools and shit, and I also don't really know what I want to do with my life, I decided to use all the money that I've been working my butt off, save up to go travel, right? And here I am in Vietnam traveling alone. At first, I thought it wasn't for me, but then my body slowly adapted to the routine and stuff, and I start getting to know people, and I start having fun. But then, the end hits, I gotta say goodbye, and it's just knowing that there's a really, really low chance that I'll ever get to see any of these people again it just breaks my heart so much. When I find a group of people that I get along with in such a short amount of time, I gotta say goodbye to them and then do it all over again. I don't think it's for me. My heart cannot handle all these goodbyes, all these fun journey, fun memories together, and then boom, you gotta say goodbye and everybody gotta move on with their lives. It just breaks my heart thinking about how we can't spend more time together, and it's just so sad. One thing about traveling that I learned after traveling for a little over 2 weeks is that plans always change no matter how well you think you plan out your trip. It's better to underpack than overpack, because if you're underpacked, you can buy stuff as you're there, but if you're overpacked, then you're just going to have to carry all those weight with you all the time. Makeup is not really necessary when you're traveling, so I try to just keep it minimal. Oh my gosh, guys, I actually remember something. There was this couple, and they've been together since they were in high school, so they're like high school sweethearts. At the very first day, me and that girl and another guy on that trip talk about how couples that travels together, they either get married or they either break up right after the trip, right? It's like a half joke kind of thing. Like, none of us are really taking it seriously. And then that night, I noticed the boyfriend keep on looking at me, but it's not just a look. You know how you meet new people, you kind of look around and see what people look like and like their names and stuff like that. It's not that type of look. It's the type of look that you keep on looking at somebody when you find them attractive, if you know what I mean. I sensed that he was looking at me the whole time, because I don't want to be like, ooh, he's looking at me because I'm attractive. Like, I just kind of rationalized myself saying, oh, maybe he has like a staring problem or something like that. And then our whole entire group, we went to a bar together. I noticed that the girlfriend, she's not in the bar, because at that point I was pretty close to the girlfriend. I was like, where the fuck is this girl? So I went over to the boyfriend and I was like, hey, where's your girlfriend? The boyfriend, he was saying, oh, she went out with this random kid, and now he texted her and she wouldn't reply. So I was so worried. Before I travel, I keep on hearing kidnapping stories, how they be using kids and dogs to kidnap people. So I was genuinely worried that the girlfriend got kidnapped. The girlfriend texted him and she was like, I'm at the hostel right now. So I was like, oh, let's both go back to the hostel to meet up with the girlfriend. And then on the walk, I was talking about how I can't swim. During the day, we stopped by this waterfall and people jump down cliffs and start swimming and stuff. And I was like, I want to jump down a cliff, but I can't swim. So next time when I jump down a cliff, make sure you keep an eye on me just in case I drown. But I said that to pretty much everyone just in case, because I genuinely do not know how to swim. And he was like, yeah, sure, don't worry. I'm going to teach you how to swim. And I'm like, oh, you're going to teach me how to swim? What the fuck do you mean by that? The way you say it, it's not like a nice kind of say.
It's more like a flirtatious way of saying it. But I kind of pushed it to the side because I didn't want to think about it much. We met the girlfriend. She didn't get kidnapped, thankfully. Our whole entire group went down to the club and we started dancing and shit. And then I look over to the boyfriend and he was sharing a cigarette with this random girl. It's not like a girl from our tour. Like if it was a girl from our tour, it's still weird, but it wouldn't be as weird. But it's just this random girl. Like they were like this close to each other. They were dancing and they were sharing a cigarette. And I turned over to the girlfriend and I'm like, are you not seeing this shit right now? Like, you're okay with him doing all that to you? And she was like, oh, I don't care. Maybe she's super chill, or maybe they fucking hate each other. Because what do you mean he's getting all tied up with this girl, and you're out here being like, oh, I don't care. You should be caring. So, the night right before they left, me and the girl, we decided to have a cute little girls talk. We walk around the city, and she started to mention, oh, I'm kind of suspicious of my boyfriend lately. Because when we were riding on the bus, and I laid on his shoulder, he kind of like tilted his phone and wouldn't let me see his phone. And I was like, oh yeah, I noticed that too. Because remember the first night when I pointed out that he was getting all cuddly with this one girl? She was talking about how their relationship was pretty good, like how much she trusted him and stuff like that. And at that point, I think back to like all the things, all the hints, the flirty gestures that the boyfriend been giving me. Like one time, when I was really drunk, I was really cold. He was like really close to me and he was like, oh, do you want to borrow my sweater? But I turned it down because first of all, why would I want your sweater? I don't know if he does it towards any of the other girls on the trip, but I noticed he does a lot of those things towards me. But I didn't want to say anything to the girlfriend because I wasn't sure if he was actually a cheater at the time or he's just a super friendly dude, you know? Like, I can't be making assumption about people. I always try to make the best assumption out of people. She was like, I'm gonna check his phone when he's in the shower next time, just so I get closure. And I'm like, are you sure you want to do this? Because they're traveling together for 3 months. So if she found out that he's cheating, they gotta deal with each other for 1.5 months. And she was like, oh, it's okay. Whatever happens, happens. So they left. And that night, she texted me and she was like, oh, he's acting normal again. I don't think he's cheating on me anymore. I'm just gonna talk to him about keeping boundaries with other girls. And then a few hours later, she texted me again and she was like, he's texting another girl. He's cheating. And I'm like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew that whore is a cheater. I'm gonna get back to you when I'm all complete ready because it's going to take forever if I keep on yapping like this.
Hue is known to have a lot of historical parks, so I'm on my way to go to one of them. Apparently, this historical park is really far away from the main city, so the Grab dude was really worried that I was going alone. But tips for solo travelers, especially female travelers, never admit that you're doing it alone.
So I'm at a tourist spot right now, but while I was on the Grab drive, my driver, she was talking in the Hue accent and I couldn't understand, so he started talking to like southern accent. He kept on telling me that if you're going alone, you should get back before 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. The weather here is really nice. It is so freaking nice here. And there is surprisingly a lot of tourists around here. I wasn't expecting Hue to have this many tourists. It's so nice. I only come here because since I'm already in Hue, I figure I should do something. Honestly, I don't think there's really anything that I genuinely want to do. They're doing some kind of construction work right now. Okay, this is Bintavua. It's kind of like a shrine for the king. Hue is one of like the older cities. The historical stuff here is more back in the dynasty days.
This historical park is mostly just people going in taking professional photos, but I still found a few angles that's pretty nice and chill. At this point in my solo traveling trip, I just kind of want to relax and not do too much because I'm still hooked up on the Hillsong Loop.
So this is a tomb. A tomb? I don't know how to pronounce it. Good morning. Today is my last day in Hue and also the last day of this travel journey. There has been a lot of plan change. I was planning on going for a bit longer, but I got sick. That whole entire Hazan trip was absolutely amazing and I'm still hangover, so I feel like for the sake of my mental health and physical health, I should go back to my hometown now, recover and prepare myself for the next trip. So now I'm just going to go get some breakfast and then check out, get to the gas station, and hopefully while I'm on that train I won't get robbed or harass or, I don't know, kidnap. Okay, bye guys.